Hello friends, this is Sehar Fatima and my colleague Noor Kanza. Let's dive into the world of evolution. Evolution is the scientifically supported theory that all species of life have developed from a common ancestor. Diversification refers to the various patterns these evolutionary changes can take. In this video, we will explore four major patterns: divergent evolution, convergent evolution, parallel evolution, and co-evolution. Evolution describes how organisms have changed over time to adapt to their environment. Over time, different species begin to diverge from one another, but as adaptive radiation occurs, the diversification of the descendants from the ancestor species may begin to actually look extremely different from one another, or they might actually develop traits that are similar to one another, and they begin to show similarities between unrelated species. And these long term diversification changes happen in some patterns. We will discuss these four patterns in details with examples. Let's start with the divergent evolution first. Divergent evolution occurs when related species adapt to different environments, leading to unique traits. It occurs when two or more related species become geographically isolated and undergo genetic drift and mutation, which leads to the accumulation of genetic differences over time. The accumulation of genetic differences and the evolution of distinct traits and adaptations eventually led to the formation of new species. For example, Darwin finches evolved distinct beak shapes based on their feeding habits. They evolved from a single ancestral species into 14 distinct species with different beak shapes and sizes based on their feeding habits. Similarly, an evolution of human arms and whale flippers from a common ancestral fin is also an example of divergent evolution. Despite their different functions and appearances, both share many homologous structures like basic bone structures, muscles, and nerve supply are also similar despite their different functions. Convergent evolution. Convergent evolution leads to similar traits in species that are not closely related but live in similar environments. It occurs when unrelated species develop similar traits in response to similar environmental pressures, leading to the independent development of analogous structures. For example, similarity between the wings of birds, bats, and insects. They are although composed of different bones, muscles, and skin, yet they perform the same function to fly. This demonstrates convergent evolution. Also, sharks and dolphins from different taxonomic groups, as dolphins are mammals and sharks are fish, but they have evolved similar body shapes and swimming styles in response to their aquatic environment. So, their convergent body shapes and swimming styles demonstrate how different species can adapt to similar environments in similar ways. Parallel evolution. In parallel evolution, species that share a common ancestor develop similar traits independently due to comparable environments. It occurs when related species, which are not reproductively isolated, evolve similar traits in response to similar environmental pressure. For example, Tasmanian tigers and placental wolves, despite being from different taxonomic groups, they evolved similar characteristics like body shape and size, strong limbs, and a large head. They have similar hunting styles, speed, and powerful jaws to catch their prey. Both species have a similar coat coloration and pattern. Also, cacti and euphorbia have evolved similar adaptations like thick fleshy stems to store water, waxy coating to prevent water loss, allowing them to survive in some of the driest and water-scarce environments. Coevolution. Coevolution describes species evolving together with each species influencing the evolution of other. This can occur between species that share a close interaction and their lives are intertwined. For instance, they have predator-prey relationship. So if one species evolve any advantageous trait, then the other one has to kind of keep up, so they are not left behind and they evolve together. Flower and bees, for example, have co-evolved for mutual benefit, such as flowers have evolved to produce nectar, a source of energy for bees, while bees have evolved to have specialized structures for collecting and transporting pollen. Also, cheetahs and gazelles that have predator-prey relationship. Cheetahs have evolved speed, have flexible spines and specialized paw pads to catch the gazelles, while gazelles have evolved long legs and powerful muscles for quick jumps and changes in direction, large eyes and ears to detect predators from distance to avoid being caught. So both have developed adaptation to gain an edge over each other. These patterns highlight the diversity of evolutionary processes shaping life on Earth. I hope you find this video informative. Give us a thumb so we could make more informative videos for you. Thank you.